Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Two Truths and a Live PowerPoint presentation. Today, I will be telling y'all two truths and one lie. And I want y'all to guess which one you think are the truth and which one is a lie. Okay, so here are my headlines. The first we have is climate change fueled the fury of hurricanes Helene and Milton. And then we have scientists discover a cure for aging, extending human lifespan to 200 years. And then there's U.S. approves the sale of lab-grown chicken. Can y'all tell me which ones you think are the truth and which one is a lie? I'll give y'all a little time to guess. You guessed it. Okay, so the first one we'll talk about is climate change fueled the fury of hurricanes Helene and Milton. So recently we had the hurricanes Helene and Milton. Two new studies linked abnormally hot water in the Gulf of Mexico to the storm's intensity. The way hurricanes work is that they soak up heat from warm seawater, dragging the humid air up to where it condenses, releasing the heat into the storm's core. As the storm moves forward, it pumps more water and heat into the air, causing the spiraling winds to move faster and faster. So on September 25th, 2024, Hurricane Helene entered the Gulf of Mexico and rapidly intensified due to the Gulf's abnormally high sea surface temperatures. Hurricane Helene reached its peak intensity with maximum sustained winds of 140 miles per hour upon making landfall in the Big Bend region of Florida just a day later. 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene, Hurricane Milton on October 7, 2024, one of the strongest Atlantic storms on record, rapidly intensified as it moved across the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Its winds reached the maximum speed of 180 miles per hour. Researchers found that the Gulf of Mexico sea surface temperature in the path of both hurricanes were warmer than they would have been without climate change. The warmer than usual waters caused the hurricanes to intensify, dumping heavier water and causing stronger sustained winds. So this one is in fact true, that climate change fueled the fury of hurricanes Helene and Milton. So our next headline, scientists discover a cure for aging, extending human lifespan to 200 years. You guessed it. Scientists have not yet found a cure to stop aging completely, but there have been significant advancements in understanding the aging process and developing treatments that can slow down aging and improve health span. Researchers from Harvard Medical School, University of Maine, and MIT have introduced a chemical method for reversing cellular aging. In this recent study, scientists probed for molecules that could, in tandem, revert cellular aging and refresh human cells. They identified six chemical combinations that could return NCC and genome-wide transcript profiles to useful states, reversing transcriptomic age in less than a week. The findings could transform treatments for age-related diseases, enhance regenerative medicine, and potentially lead to whole body rejuvenation. And last but not least, the third headline, U.S. approves the sale of lab-grown chicken. And you guessed it, this is true. Scientists began exploring the concept of lab-grown meat, including chicken, in the early 2000s. In 2023, the Agricultural Department approved the production and sale of laboratory-grown meat, clearing the way for two California companies to sell chicken produced from animal cells. Food scientists sample stem cells from a fertilized chicken egg and then test the cells for resilience, taste, and the ability to divide and create more cells. Good Meat and Upside Foods grow small amounts of chicken cells into slabs of meat, and their cultured chicken will only be available in a couple of restaurants. Cultured meat production facilities are expected to be more sustainable than traditional meat and consume drastically less land and water than traditional agriculture, emitting fewer greenhouse gases. Nearly two-thirds of the U.S. citizens are willing to give lab grown meat a try. So we've reached the end of the two truths in a live PowerPoint presentation. Thank you all for tuning in.